YouTube. So today I'd like to talk to you about expanding cubic brackets, and although this looks a little bit complicated, it's actually not that hard at all. So we use something which we call Pascal's triangle, and here it is. It starts with 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 3, 3, 1, and we generate each row of Pascal's triangle by adding these two digits to form this number. So there's ones all along the side. And so when you do 1 plus 2, you get 3, 2 plus 1, you get 3, and then you put a 1 at the end. Now, why do we use this triangle? We use it to find the coefficients of expansions to different powers. So, for example, if you've seen some of the other videos, or if you know how to expand something to the power 2, you'll use a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A squared, 2ab, and b squared. Now, to the power 3 is going to be a little bit trickier. We're actually going to start with the highest power of the first number. So we're going to say a cubed, and we're going to finish with b cubed. So this is for a plus b to the power 3. So it'll be a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed. So this is how this is going to work out. Look, we start with a cubed plus 3 times a squared b plus 3ab squared, and then plus b cubed. So I'm only using the coefficients to go in front of the numbers. So here there's a 1, here there's a 3, another 3, and then there's a 1 here at the end. I don't write the 1, we don't say 1a cubed, we just say a cubed. But there is a 1 here. And so I'll start with the highest power of a, which is to the power 3. And a is going to go 3, 2, 1, 0. And then b is going to go 0, 1, 2, 3. So the powers should always add up to 3. So 3 plus 0 is 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 0 is 3. And as long as you follow those rules, then you can expand anything to the power 3. So let's try with the first one. So I should start with x to the power 3 plus 3 times x to the power 2 b to, I'm going to say 1 to the power 1. So that's your 1 here. And then plus 3 times x to the power 1, 1 to the power 2, and then I can say plus 1 to the power 3. Now if I simplify that, of course you wouldn't really write the ones if you were doing it and you were used to doing it. So you just say x cubed plus 3x squared plus 3x plus 1. And this is how you do it. Now if there's a negative, you need to be a little bit careful in terms of where the negative goes. So let's just make sure that we understand how this works. This is the first thing cubed plus 3 times the first thing squared times the second thing to the power 1 plus 3 times this squared, and then plus the second one cubed. Okay, so how's that going to work out? Well, the first value is x, so each one of those is going to be x, and then each one of these is going to be negative 2. Negative 2. So let's try and work this out. So first I get x cubed, that's nice and easy. And then I get 3 times x squared times negative 2 to the power 1. Well, negative 2 to the power 1 is still negative. So I get a positive times a negative. My number is going to be negative. I like to work out if the number is positive or negative first, so that I don't make a mistake. And then I'm left with 3 times 2, which is 6, and then x squared. So first do negative or positive, then do the numbers, and then do the powers in alphabetical order. So here I'm going to get 3 times negative 2 squared. Now negative 2 squared is going to be 4, because a negative squared is positive. So this is 4 times 3, which is 12, and then 12 times x is just 12x. And then the last one is going to be minus 2 cubed. Now a negative cubed, or to an odd power, is negative. So you get minus 8. So this is the result for that one. This one's a little bit trickier, so I'll make sure to use brackets for you guys as well. So the first thing cubed plus 3 times the first thing squared times the second thing to the power 1 plus 3 times this to the power 1 and then this squared, and then plus the second bracket cubed. So let's just fill in the blanks again. So here we have 2x, and 3y, 2x, 3y, and 3y. So it's just a case of using, the formula and plugging in the values. So what is 2 cubed? Well, if you know your cubic numbers, 2 cubed is 8, so you get 8x cubed. And then here, let's do the numbers first. Now, everything's positive, so that's nice and easy. We don't have to deal with this. What is 3 times 2 squared times 3? So 3 times 3 is 9, and then 2 squared is 4. What is 9 times 4? We get 36, so 36. And then for my variable, x squared y in alphabetical order. X squared, and then y to the power 1. I just say y. And then for this one, I'll get 3 times 2 times 3 squared. So 3 squared is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 times 2 is 54. So 54, and then my x is to the power 1, and my y is squared. And then for my last one, I get 3 cubed, which is 27. So plus 27y cubed. And as long as I do that, then I'm doing my cubic expansion correctly. Okay, so I hope this was useful. I think that as long as you understand the triangle well enough, and that you understand how to make sure that you separate the values, and that the powers really add up to what you're trying to expand. So it should always add up to 3 in this case. Now, of course, we can do binomial expansions to the power 4, to the power 5. You just have to continue with the triangle. And we have another way to find these coefficients. We call these the coefficients. So these are the numbers which go in front of each term, if you like. So because it's to the power 3, there are 4 terms. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you need to make sure that you know how to work each term out. If this was useful to you, then make sure to follow and subscribe to our channel. You can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/HLMathemagic, and on Instagram @MathemagicMD. Thank you so much for having a look at this video for today, which is about expanding cubics, and hope to see you next time when we cover binomial expansion. Thank you.